갑자기 내게 나타나준 너. 난
Hi
아무
everybody, if you're new to my channel, I'm Lori, and welcome to the Chatty Bookworm. Everybody say good day to to Anya. She'll let me show her face. Say hi everybody. Say how's everybody doing? See, keep watching mommy's video. Say, if you like this video, please subscribe to mommy's channel, give it a like, and push the bell icon so you'll know whenever a video up on mommy's channel. When there's a video up on mommy's channel. That's what mommy's trying to say. Say hi everybody. Say, I love you guys. Tell everybody you love them. Mwah. You love everybody? Do you love everybody? Do you love everybody? Yeah, she's saying she loves everybody, and she's just the sweetest. I love my little bambina. But we are here today. She might leave, but I am here to talk about the books that some of the books I am planning on reading in the next 3 to 4 months. Some of these, I might not get to. I already did a video. If I remember, I'll put it down below, where I talked about the books that I want to read for the Magical Readathon. That's the whole month of April that G for Book Roast is doing. So if I remember, like I said, I'll put that down below, my TBR for that one. There's some other readathons that I would like to participate in. There's the one that Olivia and Gabby from Olivia Reads a Latte and Gabby from Gabby Reads does with the, it's like a Halloween one. Where you read spooky books, thrillers and stuff like that. They're doing one for, I don't know what, I can't remember if it's the last weekend of the month or what weekend of the month of this coming month, but I just know it's in April, and it's a weekend one, like I just said. So I might if I can talk, I might be participating in that, and also some people are doing dark romance readathon that's happening the weekend of Easter for 4 days. So yeah, but these are ones that I would like to read soon. The ones that I'm gonna show you on here, I'm just gonna show you some of the books so that are on my, that haven't came out yet, that I would like to read. I'm not gonna tell you what they're about because I'm gonna be doing a video where I talk about my most anticipated reads for April, May, and June. So some of those are Hotel Magnifique, Dig Two Graves, and Love, Hate, and Chick Clickbait. Those all come out in April. We have 3 books that I'm really interested in May. There's more than that in my most anticipated, but these are the ones that I have ordered. I have ordered for May, I have, what is it called? I Kiss Shara Willer. May 3rd it comes out, Book at Night by Holly Black. That comes out May 3rd. The second book in, I forget, The Gilded Ones was the first book, I think. The second one is The Merciless Ones. That comes out on the 31st. And I have a couple in June, I believe. Let me see, yeah. I have a couple in June that I have pre-ordered. I have Wretched Water Park and Stilling Infinity. The Wretched Water Park comes out June 7th, and the Stilling Infinity comes out June 28th. So I'll show you the pictures for that and everything when I do my, like I said, my most anticipated reads for the next 3 months. Okay, let's get started on some of these books that I have now. Also, well, that's on my Magical Readathon one, but I was going to say the Onley James one, book number 5, now doesn't come out until the 3rd of April, but it still will be able to go on to I'll still be able to read it for my Magical Readathon career, so yeah. I have some, like, darker romances. I don't know if all these are considered dark romance, but there's stuff like that. We got Wanted by Christina Lucindy, something like that. All I know is that he's a mafia guy and he likes this girl. And he thinks that she's like too innocent and stuff for him. And then it ends with him saying, but when a twist of fate puts me in front of a bullet meant for her, I find out she's not as perfect as she seems. Wanted. So, I love that. I don't know if it's supposed to be dark, but it's mafia, so maybe it'll be dark. I heard a lot of people talk about this, like my girl Ashley, and I know for sure Jess from Peace Love Books X's and O talks about this book a lot. Ruthless Creatures by J.T. Gissinger, something like that. She meets this. I mean, her boyfriend or fiance is missing or is presumed dead. I'm not sure. And she meets this guy, and she finds out that, yeah, he's missing because it says she finds at the end it says, but then I discover he's been set to collect an unpaid debt from my missing fiance, and that debt is me. So yeah. I read a couple of pages of this, and it seemed like it was going to be pretty interesting. I got this in a book box. It's signed, so that's cool. I think this one was in a book. This one was in a book box as well, and it's signed. I'm trying to read some of my book box books. So these two sound good. I had 2 copies of this. Now I'm getting rid of the one, so I kept the one that was in better shape. Neon Gods by Katie Roberts. My friend Ashley, she also is gonna send me a Kindle copy of The Dragon's Kiss or whatever it's called by Katie Roberts. So I might read that sometime in the next few months if I don't read it this coming month. But this one is like Stephanie and her mom has like a thing where she's supposed to marry Zeus, I believe it is. Yeah. And she doesn't want to marry him, so she has to like get on this other side of the lake or something like that, or something and if she gets there, it's they can't go after her. And when she goes there on that other side, she meets Hades, and he's gonna help her like break it because he has something against Zeus. So yeah, that's their way of him getting back at Zeus and her getting out of the the marriage, whatever you want to say. I also got in a book box Savage Lands, book 1 in the Savage Lands series by Stacy Marie Brown. This one I believe is also signed. Yes, it's also signed. This one, all I know is that she gets sent to a prison. She gets put into prison, and I think he's either, the love interest is either a warden or a prisoner or one of the guards or something. Let me see. Yeah, it says here she meets the sexy, vicious legend Warwick Farkas, a myth among man and fae. He's brutal, cruel, ignorant, how do you say that word, and lethal as the lore says he is. Rolled into prison with unchallenged authority, Brexley can't deny an intense draw to him, one that might cost her life. If the games don't take her out first, a fight to the death where only one survives. It sounds like it's going to be interesting. I usually don't like books where the guy is like super awful to the heroine, but I'm still willing to give it a try. It does sound pretty interesting. Then I started, but I haven't finished, Hooked by Emily Macintosh. This is like a dark, twisted it's not really a retelling, that's what she says, but it has to do with Hook, wanting to get revenge on Peter Pan, and Wendy is Peter Pan's daughter, and he wants her to fall for him, and then he can get his, toss her aside and get his revenge, and yeah. I started, like I said, I'm on page 104, and I'm loving it. Book 3, I think it's supposed to come out maybe in April. Towards the end of April, maybe? I'm not sure. But I want to try to read these 2 first, which gets me to the second one, Scarred. This one is like with the Lion King type thing. She's supposed to marry Scar, of course. She's supposed to marry the one brother, but she really wants to marry the other brother. And of course, the brother she wants to really be with is the scarred one. The Scarred. So yeah. And I think the third one sounds like it might be The Wizard of Oz, maybe? I don't have that one, and I forgot to look it up, and I don't want this video to be too long, so. And it's already 9 minutes. Let's see, then we got Castle in Their Bones by Laura Sebastian. Born to Rule, Raised to Deceive. This one, they're triplets, and their mom, like, trains them for something. I don't know exactly. I don't really want to, like, go big into detail, but you can look it more up if you're intrigued about it. But I'll read what it says in the back. It says, "You trained for this, my doves. I mean, you know who to strike. You know where they are vulnerable." So, yeah. We got League of Liars by Astrid Schultz. Like I said, I don't know too much about these, and I really don't want to know. It says, Legend of Liars has everything you want in your next favorite thriller, from razor-sharp pacing to unforgettable characters, and of course, the fresh and immersive world building you've come to know and love from Astrid Schultz. Don't miss this twisty, heart-pounding fantasy, full of dark intrigue and a thrilling mystery that will ensnare you until the end. League of Liars is everything I love in a story, from its phenomenal crew of misfits you can't help but root for, to its immersive and enchanting world building. Schultz's latest will have you savoring every page. This is, I know his, like, something about a prison, like he goes in and he finds out about these certain people and stuff. I'm not really too sure. At the end it says, but too late he realizes no one is who they seem to be, and everyone is guilty of something. From an international best-selling author, Astrid Schultz, comes a new, fast-paced, and tantalizing twisty tale set in a richly drawn world rift with magic, villains, and danger. That's all I'm going to read about that one. We got this one about, if I can get it, we have this one called Don't Call the Wolf by Alexander Ross, something like that. Don't call the wolf. It says everything wants to live. It says, in time the forest darkened, its borders closed. For a long time there was no hope, and then from the darkness rose a queen. All I know is that, like, his brothers are going missing. There's something about a dragon. He says, if you help me find my brothers, I will help you get rid of the dragon. That's all I know. Like I said, I'm not going to read the whole thing because we'll be here all year. I got A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. Not too sure about this one. This thing is so small, I can't read it very well. It said, I'll just read to you what it says at the end. With unforgettable characters, a spellbinding plot, and gorgeous world building, A River Enchanted is a stirring story of duty, love, and power of true partnership, and marks Rebecca Ross's brilliant entry on the adult fantasy stage. Stage. That's all I know. I don't want to know too much. I just know that a lot of people are loving that book. I got the second one in the Ray Bearer and the final one in the duology, which is Redemptor by Jennifer. Why was I going to say Jennifer? Jordan Finko? I'm not sure how you say her last name. I don't remember too much of the first one. I know enough to continue on, but I don't know enough to, like, describe it. But I did love the first book, so I want to see how it ends. I don't know why Robin's making that sound. I have One for All by Lily or Lily, I don't know, Landoff. This is like a Three Musketeer one. This is a thrilling mystery from start to finish. Landoff is a fierce new author to watch out for. And it says Tanya, something like that. DeBase, something like that, is Most herself with a sword in her hand. So it's like a Three Musketeer feminine retelling. Not retelling. I guess retelling. I don't know what you would say, but it looks good. It's something about, like, she thinks she's going to a finishing school, and it's really like things for musketeers, I guess. I'm not really sure too much about that. We got The Bone Spindle by Leslie Vader, something like that. It says, kiss the prince, break the curse. And then on the back it says, the sleep of death broken with a single kiss. I think one of the girls likes the prince that they're trying to wake up or whatever, or break the curse, I'm not really sure. And the other one likes another character. I know that one of them is, that's a sapphic. Yeah. So it follows each of the characters, I guess. I don't know really. I'm just guessing, you guys. Like I said, I don't know too much. I have all 4 of these, so I would like to start reading them. I got Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I know these are like retellings of the different like princesses, like Cinderella, Rapunzel, I'm not sure who else. And it's in space, and they're half human, half cyborg. That's all I know. I got so many books, you guys. I'm just trying to like grab. I have this one that's been on my shelf forever, and I've been having on Robin's lately. Robin has it on her shelf really right now. But it's by Sarah Rash, something like that. These Rebel Waves. A little magic is revelatory. Revelatory? Something like that. It says a revolutionary? Yeah. A raider, a prince, will fight for their country, their family, themselves, or face a war that could destroy the world as they know it, I mean. So yeah, I've read these, what was her series, Sarah Ross series? Oh, I loved her series. In Ashes in the Wind? I forget what it's called. Oh my gosh, what was the name of her series that I really loved? Snow Like Ashes. Yeah, I love that series, so I'm hoping I will love this since I love that one. And the second book in the first one was, what was the first one called? When I forgot what the first one's called. Oh my gosh, what was the first one called? Oh, When Dreams Descend. This is the second one and the final one. And I don't remember. I know what it's about, but I'm not good at explaining, so I'll just say it. It kind of gives you like the Night Circus vibes, even though I've never read this Night Circus, but I heard people talk about it, and they said that's what it gives you a feel of. But people said it also was like that movie. Oh my God, what is the name of the movie? I can't remember the name of the movie. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie. I'm so bad at remembering movies' names. But it's with the guy that, the one that plays Wolverine. And I can't think of his name right now. My name is blank for his name. I love him too, and I cannot think of his name. But anyway, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. Hugh Jackman, that's it, Hugh Jackman. It's kind of like that one, that one that he was in. I don't know what it's called, but yeah. And there's like magic. That's all I can tell you, really. I don't want to like spoil the first book. I got Jade Fire Gold by June Clatan, something like that. Her Destiny, His Revenge. On the back it says, something was awakening, a dark power I had no control over, a power that would save or destroy me. And then it says, the world thinks I'm dead, and I want to keep it that way until I'm ready to take back what's mine. It's I don't even know how you say their name. Something like that. And Atlas? Elton, maybe? I'm not sure. I have Dating Dr. Dill. By Nishi, something like that, Sharma. It says, Dating Dr. Dill, a novel. And the tagline is, love has met its match. She wants her late mother's home, and her dad wants to sell it, and she says, if I get engaged in the next, 4 months, will you let me have the house? sell the house to me or whatever. And I guess he's going to be like the one that she wants to fake date maybe and pretend, or maybe have a pretend relationship with. I'm not really sure. Okay, let me get some of these off my lap really quick. You guys, I got like 50 books on top of me. Ugh. I got We Hunt the Flame by Fazal. I'm not sure. I started this book and I really loved it. I put it down. Like, I got really far, you guys. Like, I'm here. Now I'm going to have to start all over again. All I know is that his dad wants him to find this person and kill him. And it's the girl. And it's going to be a hate to love romance. That's all I know. And and fantasy, of course. But there's going to be romance. So, yeah. Let me grab this pile and then try to get these other ones off my lap. I got books all over and it started hurting me. So, let me know. We'll do housekeeping now. Let me know down below what books you are looking forward to in the next few months. What books you think you might be reading in the next few months, and so on. And if there's any readathons that you're participating in this coming month. Or in April, I should say. All right, we're down to the last whatever. Let's go with this one first. We have House of Shadows by Darcy Coates. This one, her family is destitute, and this guy is like, if your daughter marries me, I will save you guys from bankruptcy. And yeah, so she marries him, and then she goes to the house, and there's stuff about the house and about the family that she has to discover. If I like this one in the next few months, then whenever I get to it, then I have the other one as well, but I didn't bring it with me. I got Lucy Foley's The Paris Apartment. Some of these I talked about last month. I didn't get to half of the book, spoiler alert, for my for this month, but I didn't hardly get to any of the books in March that was on my TBR. So yeah, but The Paris Apartment, she needs a place to stay. She asks her half brother for a place. If she could stay with him. He reluctantly agrees, and when she gets there, he's missing, and one of these people can be the culprit. Or know what happened to her brother. We have The Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. This is about this girl, this lady. She's been acquitted for like 2 murders or something like that. And there's a reporter that wants to interview her. And I guess going to find out if the lady really did it. If not, who did it. So, yeah. And I love both of Simone St. James' other books. So, I'm excited. I got one more after this, you guys. I got The Night Shift by Alex Finley. This is the first book I'm going to be reading by this author. This one, it was like so many years before the latest case, but there was a killing at a store or some kind of something like that. And there was 4 people that were working, and 3 out of the 4 were killed. And one of the people went, I guess disappears, like a boyfriend or something. They think he might have done it, whatever. But then it's like 10, 15, I don't know how many years later. 4 other people are working, and only one survives again. And then I think someone's like trying to figure out what's going on. I'm not really sure. But it sounds interesting. Oh boy, this is tiring. Let me get a sip of my drink. And the last book is Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes. A ghost ship, a salvage crew, and unspeakable horrors. The ultimate haunted house story in space. On the back it says, I see you, help, leave me alone, and I'm sorry. Then it says, dead silence will keep you awake at night. This novel is full of old ghosts in every way possible and will haunt you long after the last page. It says Claire Kovac, something like that, is days away from being unemployed, made obsolete, when her beacon repair crew picks up a strange distress signal. With nothing to lose and no desire to return to Earth, Claire and her team decide to investigate. What they find is shocking. The Aurora, a famous luxury space liner that vanished on its maiden tour of the solar system more than 20 years ago. A salvage claim like this could set Claire and her crew up for life, but a quick search of the ship reveals something isn't right. That's all I want to say. I don't want to spoil it in case that's all spoily. And that is it. This one, I don't know. I might save this one for if I do participate in in the one that Olivia and sorry, that really hurt. Olivia and Gabby does. I might save this one for that one, but I might actually, if not, I'm going to probably save it for June because we're going to go camping. We're going to Tennessee or Kentucky. We haven't decided really yet. For like a week. And I'm so excited. And this one I might take along. Otherwise, I'll see what other scary, creepy books I might have to be able to read. But that is it, you guys. That is it. I already told you guys, if you guys like the video, blah, 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 subscribe, blah, 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 all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah. Like I said, and I already told you, let me know this and let me know that for books. So, yeah. You guys know what I always say. Thanks for coming. I don't say that. But that's what I'm going to start saying. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you came. I'm here. You guys are here. And if you guys like this, and if you guys want to continue on in the journey, you know what to do. What I said at the beginning. I don't know what else to say. And of course, if you're not feeling that book, DNF is your friend. DNF, you can always just DNF it for now and come back. Or you can DNF it forever. There's nothing wrong with DNFing. Like I said, it's your friend. And that is it. Until next time, if you guys want to see more, then like it. I am out of here. Bye.
I dare you to fix me.